when that leg dries, I have a new one to take the next step. Are they really saying that this tree walks? So if you're just joining us, we've been in Mexico for 2 weeks quarantining, and now we're finally getting out and about, checking things out. We want to show you what's open. Right now, as you can see behind me, some of the streets are actually closed. Some of the high traffic streets, I guess, are trying to keep things like condensed areas from popping up. We do take off our mask when there's no one around, but there's people passing, so I put it back on. There's actually a lot of people out, like a fair amount of people out, way more than in Guatemala where we were staying. So yeah, let's just walk around and see what we see. First off, this awesome graffiti wall that actually spans an entire block. It's amazing. If you're just like looking for a walk that's relatively quiet, it's a good one. Are officially closed right now. I think some hotels are allowed to still have like their private beachfront open for hotel guests.
Some of these resorts are absolutely extraordinary. They're right on the beach in perfect locations here in Playa del Carmen. And I'd imagine that if you're here at this reduced capacity, you get to enjoy more of the amenities for yourself. So the weather is amazing, the beaches are clean, they're constantly cleaning. There's a seaweed problem here that they're constantly cleaning. So the beaches look great.
We're actually standing at the ferry terminal. So this is about as close as we can get to the beach, I think, while still like following the rules. It's still very beautiful. We're about to go up to 5th Avenue, which is kind of like the main strip here in Playa del Carmen. It's definitely quieter, but definitely still a lot of stuff open. There is a whole strip though of 5th Avenue where they've ripped up the flooring. They're redoing it. So it should look beautiful in a few months, but you'll see at some point it will suddenly become like a dirt road. That's intentional. There wasn't like some apocalypse that happened here. They're just redoing some of the sidewalk.
Despite the fact that some of the road is broken up and dug up, plenty of 5th Avenue is wide open. So we'll hopefully show you both of those sides, both the ripped up street portion as well as the still open and still lively area of 5th Avenue here in Playa del Carmen. There are 6 or 7 Starbucks just on 5th Avenue, and a few of them are closed, and there are a few that are open. We prefer the local stuff, but if you are into Starbucks and you gotta get your fix, they have that here for you.
Oh my God. I love when we get to a stretch with no people and I can just, I'm dying.
It is August 1st, super hot.
Okay, so this is actually a Mexican chocolate brand, cacao. But it's based in Playa del Carmen, so you'll actually see like 3, I think, different locations here. I don't normally order a mocha, but since it's like a chocolate place, I did. and they actually put like fresh chocolate on top. You can tell it's like unrefined chocolate. Oh my god. And it's so nice and cold. Whew. They also sell like all these other products too. They have like chocolate body oils and buttercreams and non-chocolate products, but this is a good place to go if you want a like alternative to Starbucks kind of thing for a dessert. It's really good. So we're walking up the other end of Fifth Avenue now, which is not being torn up and under construction. It's obviously really alive. It's not dead at all. This side of town, this is still Fifth Ave, but this is like the chill side of Fifth Ave, I think.
Let's just keep going. Oh, that's cool. Oh, go down there.
I think the translation's a little bit off, but this is Alamo, an old and native barbell tree that likes to walk. My people call me Coco or Sakahua. They say that where I am, there is always a cenote nearby. Why I walk? Because of my beards. Aerial roots grow thick, long, and abundant. When touching the ground, they become legs or buttresses. When that leg dries, I have a new one to take the next step. Are they really saying that this tree walks? It's a beautiful tree though. We actually stopped before realizing that there was a plaque here. It's really beautiful. So we walked all the way up to the north end of Fifth Avenue, which we've never been to before. It looks fancy up here. It's like much more trees, very quiet, romantic. The beach is right down there. I didn't know that Fifth Avenue and Playa del Carmen looked like this. This looks a little more like Tulum almost. It's really cool. So we're walking up 10th Avenue right now, which is the street over from 5th Avenue. We actually prefer walking up this street most of the time because it's a lot quieter. But something I really want to show you is these bike lanes. They're all over Playa del Carmen. It's like a 2-lane bike lane. But if you are into bikes and you want to rent a bike, you can definitely get one. And you can get around town really, really easily just on the bike. Like, these are well used. So I've actually seen these stands all over town, but this is the first time I'm looking at it. It says from 1.15 Mexican pesos per day. It seems like there's an annual membership plan. I don't know how much that is. Maybe I'll put that at the bottom of the screen here. But that's pretty affordable if you just want to grab a bike. We should do this.
Do you know?
No. I'm not. No?
We're okay.
Yeah.
Do some shopping. People will harass you all the same as they always have. When I say harass, I mean, you know, politely encourage you to come and visit their restaurant or shop.